Welcome again to Candace Rose Yoga. Today I'm going to teach you a nice stretch for the neck and the shoulders and the upper back. Okay, so to begin, you can use a folded blanket or towel on your mat if you like for extra padding. Okay. I'm going to have you start in a kneeling posture, and let's start in the half tortoise. Okay, so come on down, reach out through the fingertips and let your forehead come down to the mat. And if you're not comfortable bringing the hips all the way down to the heels, it's okay to put one arm on top of the other, forehead on your forearms, and just relax like this. Close your eyes softly and take a deep breath. In and out through the nose. Relax any tension through the neck and shoulders, down the arms to your fingertips. Relax through the upper back, chest and lungs, through the lower back and your abdomen, and relax from the hips all the way down the legs to your feet and toes. Take a deep breath. And bring your awareness to this moment. All right, to begin, come up onto your hands and knees. We're going to place the hands directly underneath the shoulders. The knees are hip distance, feet and toes are relaxed. So this first posture is called thread the needle, and it's going to feel like you're getting a little twisted, okay? But this is a great stretch for the upper back. So what I want you to do is take the back of your hand, and I'm using my right hand, place it on the mat, and slide it behind the left arm. Come all the way down onto your right shoulder and rest on the side of your head. All right? And then with the opposite hand, you're going to reach back. So with my left hand, I'm reaching back. See if you can touch the thigh with your fingertips. Now you can look straight ahead, look forward, or you can look up towards the ceiling to increase the stretch. And I want you to hold. But don't hold the breath. Inhale and exhale deeply. 2. 3. Inhale as you exhale, slowly untwist. Place your hand on the mat and bring yourself back up and put the opposite hand on the mat. Good. Now we're going to do the other side. Back of the left hand on the mat. Slide it behind that right arm. Come all the way down onto your left shoulder. Rest on the side of your head. Reach back with that right arm. Bend at the elbow so you reach behind your back. See if you could touch your thigh with your fingertips. Now look forward, or to increase the stretch, you can look towards the ceiling and hold. Deep breath. 2. 3. Inhale as you exhale, slowly untwist. Put your hand on the mat. Bring yourself back up. Good. Let's bring hips towards the heels, forehead towards the mat, and reach out through the fingertips again, back into that half tortoise. Good. And then use the hands to help you come up into a kneeling posture. Okay. Next posture we're going to do is called the rabbit pose. Now with this posture, I want you to clasp your hands behind your back. Gently draw the shoulders back. I want your knees apart. Now you're going to bring the top of your head down to the mat, and I suggest you watch for a moment to see what I'm doing. You bring the top of the head to the mat, lift your hips, and then gently draw the arms up towards the ceiling and hold. Don't go too far. Just hold till you feel a good stretch of the neck and shoulders. And 2. Good. And then slowly bring the hips back towards the heels. Release your arms and put your forehead back to your mat. Now you're resting in the child's pose with the arms by your sides. And again, if this isn't comfortable, it's okay to rest one arm on top of the other and put your forehead on your forearms and just relax for a moment. All right, next variation. Okay, You're sitting with the hips towards the heels. All right. Bring the elbows down to the mat in front of you. Now turn your right elbow out to the side. Put your forehead down on your forearms and reach forward with your fingertips. If you want to increase the stretch, come up like this. So you're up onto the hands and knees. Bring the elbows down so they're directly underneath the shoulders. And turn that right elbow out to the side. Put your forehead down on your forearm and reach out through the fingertips. You have two variations with this one. And I want you to hold. Lengthen through that back and shoulders all the way out through the fingertips. And one more breath. Good, and we're going to switch sides, and I'm turning the left elbow out, forehead down into the forearms, and reach all the way out through the fingertips. And 2. 3. Okay, now put your forehead on the mat and reach forward with both arms. So if you're sitting with your hips back to your heels, you're doing the half tortoise. Or you've come forward and you've got your forehead onto the mat, okay, and you're up on your knees. Now, if you want to increase the stretch, another variation is to come onto the chin, so you're looking forward. But you decide if you want to go that far with the next stretch. Otherwise, you can just stay with the forehead on the mat and hold. Good. If your chin is on the mat, let's put the forehead back to the mat. Now use your hands to help you. Bring your hips all the way back to your heels. And if you're comfortable resting in the child's pose, put your arms by your sides and just relax for a moment. And slowly come up to a kneeling posture. Good. And you can come on over and sit down. Great. So that's your neck and shoulder stretch for the day. Have a great day, and I'll see you again.